Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to ExecConnect, your global monthly update from Jeunesse headquarters. I'm your host. My name is Kasaya J. Today is September 3rd, 2015. If you're new to our Jeunesse family, of course, we want to welcome you. If you're watching from hangouts.jeunesseglobal.com, let us know where you're tuning in from. Leave those questions, comments, and your feedback in the sidebar. We've got a couple of very special guests for you this evening. Joining us from Corona, California, we've got Double Diamond directors, Calvin and Shannon Becerra. What's going on, Calvin and Shannon? Hello.
Thank you. Thank you.
So excited to have you guys here. Lots of great things to talk about. And also joining us from California, we have Ruby director, the fabulous Lisa Marie Carter. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hey, Miss Kasaya. Doing great. It's good to be here.
Likewise. It's so wonderful to have you. And without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our featured speaker of the evening, a man who has been in the industry from the time he was 10, has literally worked in all facets of this business. Of course, he leads with grace and poise, and he's always looking for new and innovative ways to continue making Jeunesse a legacy company. Without further ado, let me introduce to you Mr. Scott Lewis, our Chief Visionary Officer. Hi, Scott. How are you?
Doing excellent. How are you doing tonight, Kasaya?
I am doing really well. I think we should go ahead and tell our audience tonight that we have a very special anniversary edition of ExecConnect tonight.
We do. That's official. First of all, I have to say, has it really been 1 month since we did the last ExecConnect? It's been a crazy month. We're moving so fast, but today, this does mark a very special ExecConnect hangout because we are coming up next week on Jeunesse's 6th anniversary. And, what an amazing moment. It's those moments of celebration, of success, that you also have to take a moment and really reflect. And I always really believe in the power of reflection, looking back at what got us to this point. And for all of you on the Hangout, our entire Jeunesse family around the world, happy anniversary. September 9th, 2009. 9 p.m. is when this journey all began. And to be honest with you, I still remember the launch conference call, not launch event, the launch conference call. And I was sitting right here in this office, and we did a conference call for, it was probably a couple hundred people. And here we are putting thousands of people on a Hangout. We get over 15,000 people viewing and checking out these ExecConnects and all the different Hangouts we do as a company. And, to say that it's humbling would be an understatement. When you look at how far we've come, I often tell the story. I remember, I just referred to the first launch call. I remember the first event we held in San Gabriel, California at the Hilton in San Gabriel. And we showed up to a room of about 100 people, myself, my mom, and Randy, my wife, Isabel. We showed up to present what was going to be Jeunesse, what was going to be the next great legacy company of network marketing. And we showed up to the room, and we passed everyone a Dixie cup, a little paper Dixie cup, because reserve was not even in these beautiful sachets that I consume at least 3 a day. It was in a glass unlabeled bottle, and we were pouring it into Dixie cups, telling everybody in that room how this was going to be the next billion-dollar product in network marketing. And I guess, a lot of them actually believed in that, because after we stood up there, we shared our mission, our vision as a company. We just started hitting the ground running, and immediately went to Asia, and it's been the most incredible 6 years of my life. To travel the world, to see so many people set them up to be successful, not just in business but in life. To see what these products are doing to impact people's lives, to improve their skin quality, their health, their well-being. I mean, we have world-class products in this youth enhancement system. Strategically, when we started Jeunesse, we wanted to establish category-creating product technologies, innovative products that were one-of-a-kind, standalone, unique products. And when we developed this youth enhancement system, I can say strategically, our focus was to establish our own identity in the space in network marketing. There's so many companies that come up in this industry, and they're just trying to be the next deal, the next whatever it may be. But for us, we were going to be the best Jeunesse. We didn't want to be like any other company. We wanted to be innovative. We wanted to establish our own identity. And every step of the way, traveling the world, working hand in hand, seeing leaders grow in this company, it's been a truly blessed experience to see what this company means for over 500,000 people, distributors and customers, all around the world and consumers. So, you know, I'd like to give a special thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the Jeunesse family on the Hangout tonight. That's not just our leaders and distributors all around the world, but my team right here in Orlando, Florida, here at Jeunesse headquarters, the team out in Jeunesse West, our entire international management team and corporate team all around the world in 32 offices, 120 countries that we are reaching through Jeunesse. And I just want to thank each and every one of those people, even our vendors, our manufacturers, our suppliers. Everything is a part of the big picture. And we're just very privileged and fortunate to have just not great leaders, but great people. This is a company with so much heart. And the best thing about this is with all the success, of course it's humbling, but I believe with all my heart the past 6 years have just set us up to really make our mark in this industry over the next 6 years. So this, it's been an incredible warm-up round, but I feel like we're just getting started. And for all of you on the Hangout, again, thank you, and just know that we are committed to your success, and we are ready to roll up our sleeves and go to work and work harder than we ever have in our lives, because that's what we do. We're workhorses. We live Jeunesse every single day. It's all we talk about. It's all we know. And you can count on us every step of the way. So with that, happy anniversary. It's 6 years, September 9th. We'll be celebrating. Actually, we'll just be arriving to Singapore for Expo on our anniversary. So make sure you guys celebrate your success, celebrate the Jeunesse story, celebrate this culture of Generation Young and your entire Jeunesse family. We're coming off an incredible month. It seems like every month we're coming off an incredible month. And we just wrapped up the month of August that generally isn't a huge month in this industry. Well, I'd like to let all of you know that August was officially Jeunesse's second largest month in sales revenue in history, in the history of the company. We finished the month of August with a record day. The month of August 31st, we had a record day for the company. If you look at the growth markets and what's happening all around the world, we like to kind of compare July to August of this year, starting with the U.S. market, up 12%. So 12% growth happening in the U.S. from July to August. Eurasia is up 12%. Peru is up 20%. Indonesia is up 22%. Norway, 26% growth. Thailand just came off a record month, 33% growth in Thailand from July to August. Russia is on the rise, 33% in the Russia Federation. Czech Republic up 34%. Belgium up 34%. Brazil, things are starting to happen. Stay tuned for a little bit later in the Hangout. We've got some exciting news about Brazil. 36% growth down there. Hungary's up 38%. New Zealand is up 41%. Germany is up 47%. Denmark up 50%, Macau 64%, and Greater China, meaning Taiwan and Hong Kong, up 70%. Taiwan, I believe, is just coming off a record month, as is Hong Kong, and Costa Rica. Costa Rica, #1 market. I believe we launched a product known as Instantly Ageless in Costa Rica. So there you go. Congratulations to all the growth markets and all the amazing things that are happening all around the world for Jeunesse. When you look at 2015, this year, the first 7 months, so January through August, compared to last year, January through August. We did this last month. We were up 191%. Now, after the mega month we just came off of, this company, Jeunesse, is up 198% this year compared to last year at the same time. Are we on track to be the fastest company in network marketing history to do annual sales of $1 billion? You better believe it. And that's because of all of you out there leading the charge, leading with passion, and making Jeunesse a huge part of your lives. So congratulations. We're off to a tremendous start this year. It's a very exciting time. We're nonstop meetings, back-to-backs all days. You know, I get back home, and that's when I feel like the work begins, because I don't get off the phone and stop answering emails until I hit the bed at, you know, sometimes 1, 2 a.m. and up at 5 a.m. ready to go again. But there are events happening all around the world. There are leaders visiting Orlando from you know, every country around the world. Just last month we had our Jeunesse University in Sydney. I believe we had over 1,500 people in Sydney. Our president of Asia Pacific, Kanwar Bhutani, was at this event. Multiple diamond directors from neighboring markets like Singapore and Malaysia flew over to be at the Sydney conference. Australia is coming off a tremendous month, so congratulations down under there to all our Aussie leaders. I know we'll be seeing you very soon. I think we have over 100 of our Aussie family coming to Expo Unite in Singapore. Another exciting event that was taking place, Discover Jeunesse, the first Discover Jeunesse event for the European region. It was held in London, and our President of Europe, Kyle Copeland, was there. Our Director of Sales, Alex Grapov, was there. All of our general managers from Europe were there. It was a full house. It was a great experience. We're starting to roll out the Discover Jeunesse events into other regions, as well as including Asia Pacific and Middle East. There'll be one in Dubai. There's one coming up in Kiev in Ukraine. It's been very successful here in the U.S. market, so we're taking the platform, taking that model, and rolling it out to many different markets around the world. So stay tuned for upcoming Discover Jeunesse events. We also just had our Star event and Sapphire Night in the Philippines market, so special thank you to our General Manager, Vanji, and our President of Asia Pacific, Kanwar Bhutani, at that event. I can see our, Double Diamond, Lyndon Biernoff, our Diamond Director, Adam Gilmore, were at this event. And congratulations to all the Filipinos that are doing some amazing things there in the Philippines market. Hong Kong, third anniversary event. It's amazing to see what's in Hong Kong. I'd say Jeunesse is probably a top 5 company in the space for the Hong Kong market. And you see one of these pictures is one of our Double Diamonds, the guy here in the center, Double Diamond Harris Tang. And talk about a pioneer. I'd like to give a special thank you to him, our General Manager, Mr. Robin Lee, and all the diamonds in the local market. Hong Kong is also our Double Diamond. Samson Lee was there visiting from LA. Just an awesome event, great experience. So you can see some of the pictures from the Hong Kong anniversary event as well as the Sapphire Night. Everybody came dressed to impress. I think it was a Vegas theme that night. So we always like to have fun at the Sapphire Nights. And congratulations and happy third anniversary to our Hong Kong market. Instantly Ageless is taking the world by storm. We just launched it in Costa Rica, El Salvador, Peru. Peru was crazy. I mean, the whole time our Director of Latin America, Miguel Baez, was sending me, every time we launch Instantly Ageless and we do that on-stage demo, I've got the team sending me messages with pictures of that on-stage demo, and every time, no matter where I am, I've got someone to show that to. And I love watching the reaction, just like all of you do, when you show that 2-minute video. It's jaw-dropping. So we had tremendous launch events in these markets in Central America as well as Latin America, including Peru. And this is what's happening all around the world. This is what you call a global movement. There's not a day, a night that goes by that there's not an event, whether it be at a convention hall, a hotel, a home party, here at the office, meeting rooms. There is mass activity taking place all around the world. We have created a global brand and a global movement. So exciting things happening. We've got some special panelists hanging out with us tonight, and I'd like to move into the next segment of our hangout tonight. And I'd like to introduce somebody very special to the Jeunesse family. And she's somebody that really comes from more of a traditional business background. She's a stay-at-home mom for 18 years of her life. She has a real estate background, got involved with network marketing in 2008. Why did she get involved with network marketing? No, it wasn't really for the business opportunity at that stage. She was amazed with a world-class product, and that's what this business is all about. It's about introducing world-class products and technologies to the world through this distribution model, through this one-of-a-kind business platform, and found tremendous success in that company, had great results from the product, and here she is at Jeunesse making a huge name for herself, touching people's lives. She's so well respected for building not just offline but online, just a credible success story, and has just built an amazing organization. So I would like to welcome our Ruby Director coming from California, Miss Lisa Marie Carter. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Well, thank you so much, Scott, and it is an honor to be on this platform with all of you amazing people. I will tell you that Jeunesse has absolutely changed mine and my husband's life, our family's life. It's provided us with freedom that we've never known before. With most companies that I've been in the past, it required me to be out of the house a lot. And with Jeunesse, the model here is so simple. I love being able to just simply ask the hottest question that's ever hit this industry, and that is, have you seen the 2-minute video? that's what I've been doing for the last almost 9 months. And in doing that, I've been able to personally enroll about 145 distributors and too many customers to count. This 2-minute video is absolutely jaw-dropping, and it's capturing a lot of attention. And then from there, what I'm doing is I'm just simply asking them, have you heard the secret? And they go, what secret? And I go, oh my God, the secret. You haven't heard about the secret? And they're like, no, I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm like, okay, you've got to see this. It's called The Secret to Jeunesse. You've got to see this. I get them in front of that 15-minute video, and they're blown away. I mean, I was blown away, Scott. When I first saw the 15-minute video, which was actually 14 minutes before we added Instantly Ageless and Zen Body, I was like, the only thing missing here is the popcorn. I mean, the graphics on that video are absolutely incredible. And so I tell people on our team that if you're not keeping this super simple, if you're not just simply going out there and just asking the question, hey, have you seen the 2-minute video? Have you heard the secret? And sharing the Secret to Jeunesse video, you're just not doing this right. You're working too hard. It's not hard. The videos do the talking for us so that it gives us an opportunity to really identify the needs of those people. And Scott, here's what I want to tell you. These products, by far, are the best products I have ever set my hands to in the 7.5 years that I've been in this industry. I just turned 44 years old in June. I believe that my skin looks better now than it did when I was in my 30s. I don't know. I think that. My 16-year-old daughter confirmed it when we went out just a few months ago, and I was in a rush, didn't have time to put makeup on, so I pulled my hair back, and we go out running errands, and she pauses and she looks at me and she says, Mom? And I said, yeah. And she goes, you know, before you started using this new skincare line with your company, you looked pretty rough, Mom. You can actually get away without wearing makeup now. That, for me, sealed the deal. That just sealed the deal for me. So I'm just convinced that the best is yet to come with our company, Scott. This is a ground floor opportunity for everyone looking at this. Doesn't matter where you live. This is ground floor. And the fact that it's got a global opportunity behind it is just incredible. And before I joined Jeunesse, Scott, with my former companies where I had amazing success, I built primarily in the United States market because the companies that I was with prior, they would always say, you know, tomorrow, you know, next week, next month, next year, we're going to be in this country, we're going to be in that country. So to come over here to Jeunesse and just simply lay a solid foundation by just simply asking the question, have you seen the 2-minute video? Have you seen the 15-minute video? Getting the right information in front of the right people. I now have people from Malaysia in my, I know nobody in Malaysia, but I do now. Hong Kong, Canada. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning talking to my distributors in the UK and in Dubai. I mean, this is just amazing. And so I'm super excited. I believe the best is yet to come. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in Orlando in November. Back to you, Scott.
Thank you so much, Lisa. It's just such a pleasure to see you finding so much success, but more importantly, just setting up thousands of other people in your team to find success through Jeunesse and really impacting their lives. And I know you're such a well-respected leader in your team, and you've got such an awesome team culture that you've built. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing you in November here in Orlando. And with that, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks, Scott. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you. All right. For our next speakers, we have this power couple coming to us from California. And I remember when I first met this couple, and, you know, when I first met this guy, you know, especially, I was just so impressed. You know, they got involved in the industry back in 2007, had such big success coming right out of the gates. But what I loved about them is just with all the success, just such down-to-earth, humble people, and just really looking out there to help other people find the same success that they've had. Truly the epitome of servant-driven leaders. And they continue to have success here at Jeunesse, continue to do everything that they've done best ever since 2007. And what an inspiring story they have, you know, how far they've come in life. So I'd like to give a special welcome to our Double Diamond couple coming from California, Calvin Becerra and his beautiful wife.
Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, Scott, thanks for having us on the line today. I know we were talking, you know, a little bit earlier. We were talking about some of the things that we were doing, to kind of help our team, succeed right now, because we've really just launched maybe a few months ago, so we're still new to Jeunesse. But I feel like we've been here for the longest time. I feel like we've got our hands on products that God put in our hands, and just like Lisa was saying, like I've seen many companies in the industry. I've seen a ton of products everywhere, and being introduced to everything, but I haven't seen products that are this effective in people's lives. Literally, people get involved, and they're sharing it with their friends the next day. They're sharing their before and after pictures. They're sharing their success and their testimony, and it just becomes contagious. And over the last month, we've just really been celebrating our team. Celebrating the success people have been having, not just on the bigger levels, but on the small levels and the simple levels. And we've just put a lot of emphasis on, like Lisa said, just letting the tools do the talking. You guys as a company have done an incredible job at designing some of the best videos I've ever seen ever in this industry for every single product that you guys have, and showing the opportunity and the culture that you guys have created here. And it's just, if people just really take a look at every single video you guys have put together and let those do the talking to the prospects, to the customers, they'll create something huge. And we've just taught that to our team again and again. And we've just taught people that if you want to be successful, you have to be active in the business. You have to be actively looking for customers, actively looking for people who are interested in changing their life through distributing your products. And we've been showing the business once a week from our home, and letting our other leaders do the same thing. We've been building the business online and offline, and what we've really done is just, we've done an incredible job at promoting the events, promoting the Convention of the Americas, promoting the ex-Singapore Expo to our international teams, promoting all the trainings. We do trainings for our team every month, and we don't just do trainings on the business. I mean, our very first training, we did a training specifically on the products. We gave everybody an opportunity to talk about one of the products in depth, learn as much as you can, go to Jeunesse University, go to JNSU, learn everything you can about your product, come back and let's teach it to our team so they understand the value of our products. And we just do a great job of promoting, getting people to those events, and then also getting people to the industry events that also build us up. What else do we do really to help our team, Beth?
I think, we just really love on our team, and we build relationships with our team. And, the greatest thing about this business is, when I started, I met Calvin in the business about a year after we both got involved. And, I was a single mom, had 2 kids. I was a hairstylist. I had no network marketing experience. I was terrified to speak in public. I still am. But, I was able to become pretty successful. It's just been amazing. We love Jeunesse.
Yeah.
We feel like we've been in it way longer than since June.
Yeah, we love the founders. We love you, Scott. I mean, you don't understand how much our entire team just puts an emphasis on the founders of the company, the CDO, Scott Lewis, and just what incredible people you are, the heart of the company, and that's what attracts people to this business. And we just do a great job. Our goal is we want people to become successful. We want people to fall in love with the products, but our goal is to develop people, to help people unlock their potential, to help people provide a better life for their family, to help people become better husbands, wives, friends, brothers, sisters. We just want to develop people, and we find that people stick around when you're putting your time into them. So we love it. We appreciate the opportunity to be here with Jeunesse. We appreciate the opportunity to have met you, to met Kasaya. She's another, we love Kasaya. Her energy, what she brings in terms of training us, and her social media, her periscopes, everything else, it attracts people to this business. You guys have created something I've never seen before in the industry, and we are grateful. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Well, we're grateful to have you guys too. Thanks for hanging out with us, and so proud of your success, and keep crushing it. That's what you guys are doing. So thanks for everything, and thanks for hanging out with us.
We're here for the long run.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
You guys too. See you later. Thank you.
All right. Well, what awesome panelists we had tonight, and thank you again for them hanging out with us on the ExecConnect. We're going to move into, there's all kinds of industry events always happening throughout the country, throughout the world, and most recently out in Las Vegas, we had the most powerful women in network marketing event put on by Eric Worre and the GoPro marketing system, and made the decision to send some of the power women of Jeunesse out to Las Vegas. I thought it was a great idea, great bonding experience, and a great experience for them to interact. I believe we had over 75 of our Jeunesse distributors at the event, so made the decision to send our President of North America, Meredith Burkich, who was actually a speaker at this event on the main stage, as well as our Vice President of North America, Katie Holt Larson, as well as our Director of Sales for North America, Lucy West, and our digital media specialist, Keziah J., who, of course, is hosting the Hangout tonight. So I'd like to invite Keziah just to tell us briefly a little bit more about that event, her experience, and also another guest speaker we had was Stefania, Emerald Director, Stefania Logato from Dubai, also on a panel. But I'll turn it over to you, to Keziah, to tell us a little bit more about the event in Vegas.
Well, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to be here. I love hanging out with my Jeunesse family. And, this event was just so fun. So you guys could probably see the screen right now. You're looking at Kathleen Degelman, who spoke. She gave an amazing presentation on managing your finances, which I thought was incredible, because oftentimes we find, even in high school, they don't teach you how to balance a checkbook or how to put away savings and make sure that you're set up to win financially, especially as you step into owning your own business and becoming an entrepreneur, how to handle that. She just gave an outstanding presentation. So it was great to see her. She had time on the main stage. And then Stefania Logato did an amazing job. She was recognized as a rising star, giving her experience on building a global and international team and the success that she's having. And then, of course, you can see myself with Katie and Meredith up there. And then on the lower right, you see a picture that I took. There was, how many did you say there were in the room? Like 70 of our Jeunesse family? There were a ton.
I heard 75 or so, yeah.
There were 75. Okay, so there were a ton of people in this room, and it was so fun. So I had my selfie stick, which was able to capture a lot of people that were in the room. But also a shout out to Kelly Bangert and Calvin and Shannon were there, and their team, and what amazing leaders. But I thought it was really cool to also see some men at the event, which I thought was brilliant. Just because it was a women's event, if I was a guy, I would totally be there, right? So the event was super cool. Some takeaways that I got from it were basically that we want to put premium fuel in our bodies. We want to put premium fuel on our face, which we do with Luminous, but you also have to put premium fuel in your mind. And part of this industry, you'll find that you don't want to be around toxic people, the lazy, the unambitious, the unmotivated. They will absolutely be toxic to your business and, of course, to your life. And so surrounding yourself with people who want bigger things, who dream big. I left this event, and I think our entire staff left this event going, oh my gosh, I'm so energized just to be, do, and have more in my life to make a bigger impact and to attend these events. And just like you said, the camaraderie and, guarding our circle of influence, just who we're hanging out with, who we're spending time with, being able to mastermind with big thinkers and dreamers and people who are making things happen was just outstanding. And it was great for our industry as a whole, which was very exciting. This is a fun time to be in our business and help people with our incredible products and services that we offer. So Scott, this was absolutely just amazing. So we want to celebrate all of the women. And of course, I got to give a shout out to Lucy West, who was also there, but she wasn't photographed because she had to leave for an event. So it was a busy time. But yeah, thank you for allowing us to showcase that on tonight's Hangout. It was really, really fun.
Definitely looked like a lot of fun. I was getting pictures the whole weekend, and looked like all the ladies were having a blast, and those few men as well. They were in the right place at the right time, weren't they?
That's why you need a selfie stick, guys. You got to get those to capture those big group shots. They're super fun. And by the way, just as a quick plug, Kathleen Degelman will be joining our Hangout this Saturday on the J-World Hangout. So she's going to talk a little bit about what she spoke about on stage. So it'll be fun to have her. So if you guys can join the Hangout this weekend, we'd love to have you.
Awesome. Thanks for telling us more about that awesome event in Vegas, Keziah. We talk a little bit about recognition. With all the success of Jeunesse, we've received some recognition and some stories over the past couple weeks. And if you haven't seen, Jeunesse was officially ranked number 564 on the Inc. 5000 list for fastest growing privately held U.S. companies, representing over a 3-year period. I believe it was over 800% growth that Jeunesse has experienced. So check out Inc. Magazine. It's just more credibility for all of you guys out there when you're sharing your Jeunesse story. Also, just yesterday, hit the newsstands, Direct Selling News, the most well-respected publication in the space, in the industry for the U.S. market, but also it gets out all around the world. Jeunesse was featured in the company spotlight section of Direct Selling News. And I received an email from one, I believe it was the editor of Direct Selling News today, that said, we've never seen this much activity from a company spotlight. They told me that the first 24 hours that they posted this month's issue, that this article had over 10,000 hits in 24 hours. That just shows you, and I assure you that's not Jeunesse family only, that's people all over the industry watching us, looking at what's happening, all the success that we're having around the world and how we're making a difference in people's lives. So just more credibility for you guys. Check out directsellingnews.com. It's also going to be on the Jeunesse fan page. More exciting news. I mentioned it earlier. I talked about Brazil and having a great month in Brazil. Well, Instantly Ageless is officially registered in Brazil. And over the month of August, we're beginning to plan an event to officially have our pre-launch event in Sao Paulo, Brazil, I believe early November. So stay tuned. Product is already manufactured. We're just working on labeling it, getting it compliant for proper importation. And Instantly Ageless is on the way to Brazil. So stay tuned. We have all kinds of events happening around the world. As I mentioned, Discover Jeunesse, Kiev, Ukraine, September 5th, 2015. Of course, the big one, the Granddaddy Unite, Singapore, 6th anniversary event. We already have, I believe, over 13,000 people registered for this event at SingX, and I just can't wait to get there. This is the celebration of the year. It's my favorite time of the year. You know, to really, it's almost like Thanksgiving. You know, when you join your family for Thanksgiving dinner and you get to count your blessings, you get to look at the year that's passed and really just reflect on all the experiences and memories we've created as one Jeunesse family, and just to see people from, you know, probably over 100 countries around the world coming together as one team, one family, one Jeunesse to celebrate 6 years of success and to unify as that one Jeunesse family. So we've got an amazing show prepared, all kinds of exciting announcements. We've got the founder of Free the Children, Craig Kielberger, that's used to keynoting events for over 20,000 people coming to speak at this event, all kinds of marketing enhancements, branding enhancements. You're going to get to hear from some of the most successful diamonds and directors in Jeunesse, in the industry. We're going to be doing recognition. One of my favorite parts about these events is getting up there on stage with you guys and recognizing you for your achievements, your growth in the business. So I can talk about Unite all day, but most of all, I look forward to seeing you all. I leave on Monday and we'll be heading over to Singapore. So see you very soon in Singapore. Right after Singapore, we'll be coming back to Orlando for the next Discover Jeunesse event, September 22nd and 23rd here in Orlando, Florida, City Beautiful, and home for a couple weeks. And then we head straight to Europe. The Jeunesse, I believe it's the maybe third Jeunesse University in Europe will be held in beautiful Paris. So Paris, France, October 17th and 18th. Check your J Office mailbox. We've got multiple diamonds, double diamonds coming to that event, expecting probably over 2,000 people. I saw the venue. This is a world-class venue. We're holding this event. So definitely plug in your teams and prospects to the Jeunesse University in Paris. And of course, Convention of the Americas, November 13th through 15th, right here in Orlando, Florida at the Marriott World Center. Expecting about 4,000 people, would be a full house at this event. So honestly, if you don't have a ticket, you better get your ticket fast, because this event, I guarantee you, it's going to be sold out. So make sure you take advantage of the great pricing we've got out there and get your teams to this event. We've got all kinds of surprising announcements, maybe introducing a new product. I don't know. Stay tuned. But it's going to be a tremendous event. You know, we're coming into peak season when it comes to the industry. Summer's over. Yeah, we had some record months over the summer that most companies generally don't experience over the summer months. But what's exciting about that is really looking forward, because we're coming into September. It's prime time. You know, the last 4 months of the year is when we really start to break some record months. I'm pretty confident September will be a record month. I'm extremely confident December will be another record month. And we're just continuing to build. And also an update, before I forget, new customer service number. There will be an email blast going out tomorrow. Make sure you write down this number. It will also be sent and in your J Office mailbox. But this is a new customer service number. Really, we're just putting in place a lot of enhancements to the customer service team. You know, really building a solid platform to support all of your needs. We've invested a lot into this system, into this platform, so that we can give our distributors and customers the best experience possible and really satisfy your needs and support you guys as best as possible. So make sure you write down that number. Also, another reminder, Emerald Experience. I believe end of October, I want to double check that, end of October is the deadline to qualify for the Emerald Experience in Maui, Hawaii, January 3rd through 8th. just incredible experience when we bring all the emeralds together. It's a one-time trip for you and your partner, spouse, child, whatever it may be. And we just wine and dine you and have a great time. It's a great time to get away from the cold weather in January. It's whale watching season in Maui. We see beautiful humpback whales, sea turtles. We just have an amazing time there in Maui. So make sure you get your teams, get as many people to rank advanced to emerald so we can all celebrate the emerald experience in Maui. With that, I just want to thank all of you once again. I want to wish all of you a happy anniversary. The past 6 years have been just absolutely tremendous. I can't tell you what it means to me, to my wife and our family, to see so many people realizing their potential in life and really maximizing that potential because of this platform, because of this vehicle. And, I'm just so passionate, as all of you know, about the industry, what it stands for. I'm passionate what we stand for as a company. I always talk about the youth enhancement system and leading with the products, but more importantly, we lead with our integrity. And I think that all of you that have joined the Jeunesse family, you joined this family because you believe in our founders, Wendy Lewis and Randy Ray. You do it because you believe in the vision, the mission of this company. And I believe wholeheartedly that we've put together the full package. Whether it be the youth enhancement system, the global platform, whether it be, the financial awards plan or Jeunesse Kids. I'm giving back, and everything we're doing through Jeunesse Kids and our, just the philanthropic efforts that we've made, adopting 2 villages around the world. I'll be going to our village in Dalhousie after Thanksgiving. We'll be going with 20 of our diamonds to, get our hands dirty, get there in the village and work with the children in the schools and help build and just support the efforts. And I'm just so proud of what we've created over the past 6 years. And like I said, we're really just getting started. The thing that makes me really just so pleased is that, we're not just building better leaders in this company. I truly believe with all my heart that we're building better people. We're building better husbands, better wives, better children. And that's what the Jeunesse family is all about. That's what Generation Young's all about. It's about giving back. It's about building up people. It's about touching people's lives. And the heart of this company is so strong. And I would put the heart of this company against any company in the industry because I just believe in what we stand for. And all of you know that, before anything, we put our values first. We make sure that every decision in this company aligns with our values as humans so that we're representing all of you in your best interest, because we want to set you guys up to win, to have success. And more than anything, I just love to see people, maximizing their potential and growing in the business. I can't tell you how many times I've traveled to a market and somebody's in tears because of financial straits or difficult situations or a health challenge, and to come back to a market or a country 90 days later and to see people finding success, climbing out of challenges in life, improving their health and wellness because of our products. It's truly rewarding. And I can't say enough how humbled I am at how we've evolved as a company, as a culture. And it's amazing. And so many people are starting to recognize Jeunesse, and yeah, we're on track to set some amazing marks. And all of you are going to be a part of history this year because that's exactly what's happening. But it's just getting started because of the diversification of our platform, because of so many markets having foundational leadership in place. Lots of people talk about Jeunesse being a momentum, but the reality is this isn't momentum. It really isn't. We've got so many markets out there thriving, having success, so many people climbing through the ranks. This company was built to last. It was built with a long-term focus and vision, not just to change the industry, but to change the world. That's the power of what we have in our hands. That's the power of Jeunesse. And for those of you on the Hangout, many of you have dreams. I'd encourage you, don't just follow your dreams, chase your dreams. Chase your dreams with all your might, all your heart, and make a choice to change your life for the better. Make a decision to change your life. Get outside your comfort zone, because that's really where the magic happens. When we get outside of our comfort zone, we push ourselves to the limit. We make every day our best day, and I can't stress that enough. My alarm every morning when I wake up, it says, make today count. That's how I start my day every morning at 5:15. I look in the mirror and I say, how am I going to make today count? How am I going to make this my best day? Because you know what? You don't want to look back and know that you could have done it better in life. You want to maximize your potential. You want to maximize the day. Carpe diem, seize the moment. And I read this quote by Alvin Toffler: you have to think about the big things while you're doing the small things. so that all the small things go in the right direction. And I know there's lots of nitty-gritty details, there's lots of 3-ways and calls, but have a big vision. Set your goals extremely high and have big dreams, because everything is in place for you to go out there and fulfill your lifelong dreams through Jeunesse. So just know that we're committed to your success. We're continuing to pour our hearts into this thing, grinding, working hard. And why do we do that? Because we're passionate about what we do. We're passionate about all of you. We're passionate about helping children around the world through Jeunesse Kids. And most of all, just know that we're just getting started. We're focused, we're hungry, and extremely driven to make Jeunesse one of the great legacy companies in network marketing. That's what you guys have here today. I want to thank all of you for hanging out with us tonight. Look forward to seeing you at Expo Unite in Singapore, maybe back here in Orlando for the Convention of the Americas. Continue to live on purpose, continue to live with passion, and make every single day count. With that, happy 6th anniversary. We love you all. To my entire Jeunesse family around the world, we'll see you somewhere in the Jeunesse world. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, Keziah. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Scott, and happy anniversary to you. And I will speak on behalf of the staff and everyone watching. We want to thank you for your contribution to this company and for everything you do to make lives and businesses so successful. So we thank you for your work ethic, and we thank you for your leadership. With that being said, I also want to thank our guests on tonight's show. That's Double Diamond directors, Calvin and Shannon Becerra. You guys were amazing. Thank you for joining the show tonight. And also Ruby director, Miss Elisa Marie Carter. If you guys like them, be sure to leave your feedback at hangouts.jeunessglobal.com. A couple quick announcements for you. If you don't have JMobile, that free mobile app to run and manage your business on the go, be sure to get it. You can get it in the Apple App Store for your Apple devices, and also in the Google Play Store if you're using an Android device. Download it. Also, right here on this channel, every Saturday, you can join me for a J-World Hangout. We interview distributors, have fun time just learning new tools from our back office and also social media. So that's hangouts.jeunessglobal every Saturday at noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We are not live streaming Expo from my understanding, but I want to encourage all of you, join our social channels. That's at Jeunesse HQ on Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Definitely put your finger on the pulse so you know what's taking place, and you might even get some live Periscopes from behind the scenes at Expo. You won't want to miss it. So we certainly hope that you will connect with us online. And again, we just want to thank all of you for your contributions to the success of Jeunesse. We wish you nothing but continued success in your business and your life. This has been your September edition of ExecConnect. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next month.